getting back out there after you've been dumped. Now, this is quite a loaded topic. There are many ways to go about this, but before we get into this today, I would highly recommend that if you are within the first 6 months of your breakup, I would highly recommend that you use this time to heal, to work on yourself, to better what you got to better, lose the weight that you need to lose, buy the new clothes that you need to buy, take up the new hobbies that you need to do, improve your career, see a therapist, get coaching, whatever you have to do to get you better. And the fact is, before you start dating someone else, you will have to do a certain amount of work on yourself, because let's face it, guys, in your last relationship, you did get shit wrong. Unless, of course, you were cheated on or abused or something like that, you got shit wrong. And I'm not putting all of the blame onto you, but you do have to take accountability for what you got wrong, and your ex did get shit wrong as well, and we have to keep them accountable. But right now, this is all about you. No prospective partner in the future is going to want to be around someone that is broken and needy. They want to see the best version of yourself: confidence, attractiveness, non-neediness. This is what they'll be looking for. Welcome back to the Life Fix, guys. It's Nick, as always, trying to tell you the truth so you can get through your breakup as healthily as possible. If you've been enjoying the content, help me out, hit a like, hit subscribe. Let's get this content out to everybody that needs it. And if you want to work with me on your personal breakup situation, my details are below in the description. thelovefix20@gmail.com, and we can arrange a voice coaching session and we can talk it out. So, dating. You may be thinking right now that it feels impossible, and okay, I hear you. And you may be thinking, right, if I start dating, I'm gonna potentially ruin any chances with my ex. But I've got news for you guys. They left, so fuck them. You know, this is where we are with it right now. So I'm assuming you're at least 6 months in to your breakup, and you're probably still hurting right now. But I'd say 6 months is a good round number to start thinking about the possibility of getting out there and testing the waters. Now, if you're not ready, you are not ready. Okay, continue to work on yourself, continue the self-love and the self-validation and the therapy and everything else that I preach. Continue that. But maybe you are thinking, okay, there's an attractive lady over there, there's an attractive guy over there, I want to go and talk to them. Now, this video may be more biased towards the men, so sorry ladies, I do apologize, but you can use some of this advice as well. It's totally fine. So let's start from the very beginning. Where do you need to be to start dating? Well, first of all, you need to be comfortable in your own skin, and if you're comfortable in your own skin, you will be bulletproof. Nothing or no one will take you off your center. But that takes time and that takes work. So check yourself again. Make sure you've done the work, and make sure you continue to do the work. Now, I'm assuming that, and this goes without saying, boys and girls, this part is non-negotiable. Okay? There are some prerequisites before you get out there dating. So let's start with the physical. You need to be clean. Okay, your hair needs to be nice, you need to smell good, your clothes need to be good, and girls, if you're wearing makeup, make sure you're not wearing too much or you're not wearing too little. A little bit of makeup is fine. Guys, easy on the cologne, you know, easy on the flashy clothes. Something neutral but that stands out will go fine. So this is non-negotiable. If you need to put a bit of muscle on, do so. If you need to lose a bit of weight, do so. If you need to be fitter, do so. Get out there and do it. And one of the things that comes up a lot in the coaching sessions that I do one-to-one is people get too damn comfortable. They let themselves go. So start stepping outside the comfort zone. Start dipping your toe into stuff that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. And that may just be going to the gym. It may be taking a cold shower. It may just be meditating, going for a walk, running, whatever you want to choose. Just start getting uncomfortable, and you will start becoming more comfortable in your own skin. You'll become more bulletproof just because you're feeling and looking better. So now, look, I'm not a fashion guru at all, but I know how to dress smartly. You know, I just keep it basic, neutral colors. If I'm wearing a light pair of jeans, trousers, chinos, I normally have a darker top. and a pair of white trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call it, that kind of thing. And vice versa. If you're wearing a light top, wear darker trousers, jeans, skirts, whatever. Okay, now we've got that out of the way. It's not about having fancy pickup lines. It's not about, using tactics. Because, guys, women especially will see through your bullshit, no problem. Okay, what is important is your intentions, let's say just stick with intentions. Your intentions behind your words. Okay, so a lot of people overcomplicate dating, and it really doesn't need to be complicated. If you have caught the gaze of a woman or a man looking at you across the bar, across the gym or whatever, and they keep looking over at you, hold your gaze with them a half second longer than they expect and create a little bit of tension. And if they keep looking over, have the courage to go over there and say, hey, how's your day been so far? And that's all it takes. And guys, if you want to be a little bit bolder than that, you can say, hey, I think you're very beautiful. I'd like to get to know you. I don't normally do this. I know I'm being a little bit bold, but let's go for a coffee sometime. Now, I don't just coach breakups. I do give people advice on how to date. Now, I'm no dating expert, I'm no dating guru, but I know what works for me and I know what has worked for other people. And so, excuse me. So, again, keeping it simple. The fact is, guys, you will miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So you might as well take the shot because you already have the no. So you might as well go for it. And rejection is a big part of it. Now, even the above average looking person, especially guys, will get rejected 80 to 90% of the time. So we just have to accept that's part of the game and not have any attachment to the outcome. And if we do get rejected, okay, cool, thank you for your time, I'll talk to you soon. And you move on to the next one. So you may be in a position right now where you're thinking, oh, my confidence is on the floor, I've been dumped, my ex said a lot of nasty shit about me. But this is the time to shed a skin and rediscover yourself and give yourself the love and attention that you need and just get back out there. Now, if you have approach anxiety, and women, ladies, this can apply to you. Now, I fully appreciate that it probably is the man's job to approach the woman, given social conventions and stuff like that. But if you are attracted to a man and maybe he's lacking in a bit of self-confidence, and ladies, I know that's not attractive for you, but you really like this guy, you can approach him as well. You can just go and say hello to him. You can ask him for the time. You can discuss the interesting artwork that is on the wall. You can ask each other, hey, do you come here often? Cliche, I know, but just get your foot in the door. So, but if you are not used to approaching people, when you go to the shops, when you go to the coffee shop, when you go to buy clothes and you see an attractive person behind the counter serving you, and they're serving you, say, hey, how are you? How's your day so far? You'll be surprised how effective this is. And 9 times out of 10, that person will be very appreciative that you've actually asked about their day. And then you can start a conversation that way. Okay, it doesn't have to be awkward. It doesn't have to be complicated. Let them do the talking. Hey, how's your day been so far? They will probably talk about work, and you can make a little cliche comment. Oh, well, hope you get over, they're paying you well. Oh, it sucks that you have to work here on a Sunday, that kind of thing. And it can go from there. And if you are a frequent visitor to that shop, speak to that person again. Now, maybe nothing comes out of that conversation. But if you do this in every shop that you go into, if you do this in every class that you go to, when you go to the gym, you say, hey, how's your day been so far? That's how it starts. Just get your foot in the door. And once you've got the foot in the door and you've established some rapport, you've had some serious conversations, a little bit of humor thrown in there, ask for their number. And A great way to ask for someone's number is, hey, look, I'd love to continue this conversation. I'd say, look, I've got to go right now, but I'd love to continue this conversation. Give me your number and we'll talk. Now, if they say no, don't push it. Say thank you for your time and you walk away gracefully, maturely. Just like a breakup, you exit the situation with your head held high, maturely, from a position of strength. And if you do get rejected, I guarantee you they will respect that you had the courage to ask them. And that's it. Doesn't have to be difficult. Be who you are unapologetically. Okay? Now, I'll tell you one thing, guys. Now, I've made some good friends from my channel here. I've made some good friends from people that I've coached, and they've become very good friends of mine. And one thing they have found out about me, which I do not communicate here, is that my sense of humor is fucked up, because I see the funny side in so many things, and I am unapologetic about how dirty and unique my sense of humor is. It's one of my talking points. It's one of my party pieces. Also, the other thing that polarizes people to me is actually talking about relationships, dating, breakups, that kind of thing. Also, I talk about music, talk about films because I love films, computer games. I'm unapologetic about who I am and what I like. And if that person doesn't agree with me, that's fine. If they don't like what I like, that's fine. You move on. So one of the most attractive things that you can do is be unapologetically who you are. Do not be a chameleon when it comes to this. Obviously, you have to compromise when you start dating or in relationships. But if you say, oh, okay, I like science fiction films, and the other person says, oh, I don't like science fiction films, don't backtrack on that. Oh yeah, well, they're not that great. No, be unapologetically true to that. Okay, because people are interested in you for you, the compatibilities and the differences as well. They are interested in your rough edges. This is what people are attracted to, your rough edges. Now, this is more for the guys than it is for the girls, but ladies, you can take some of the points away from here and be unapologetically you. Guys, be secure in your masculinity without being toxic. Ladies, be secure in your femininity without being toxic. Guys, approach women. Ladies, smile at the guy that you're attracted to. It's real simple. That is all I have for today. If you need my help on your personal breakup situation, contact me at thelovefix20@gmail.com and I will arrange a voice coaching session with you and we'll get you on the right track. As always, I will see you on the other side.